Adrian, mate, we stood outside Old Trafford after Liverpool saying we needed to back that up. We have done. Rate that today. What kind of performance was that today, mate?
Nothing pretty at all, but we had to get the job done. We had to follow up on that Liverpool game with a win, because so many times we've got a great result, then we go and lose the next game. But I'm just happy that we came here today. We were disciplined. There were times where we could have conceded. We looked a bit edgy at the back. And the most important thing is we got the job done. And like that first half, after the first 20 minutes, I thought it was going to be another one of those days. Everything, the keeper was just saving every single shot, but eventually, broke deadlock in the second half. So I'm happy in the end, mate.
First win in 8 on the road, mate. How important is that for the team morale going forward? Because that's been a big voodoo on our shoulders, hasn't it?
Going back to last season, mate, every single away game, Brighton away, Crystal Palace away, we're getting battered all over the road. So first win in 9, I'm happy. It's long overdue. This is Man United. We should be. Look at when we went on a long record of winning away games. I think it was like 20 something in a row. So to get back to winning ways is what we need to do.
Are you liking what you're seeing now under Ten Hag? How are you rating things? Because like you said then, it wasn't pretty, but he seems to have added a bit of steel. I think the Brentford game was a huge wake-up call, and we seem to have learned from it for a change. Is that important?
It is, absolutely, because that 4-0 to Brentford, I know I wasn't at the game, but I could just see the expression on the crowd's faces. It was painful, and it was like the Brighton game last season when we lost 4-0. So the players understand what Ten Hag wants. But if we really are going to back this manager properly, we've got about 1 more week left in the transfer window. We have got to get in more players that he needs, because we clearly need depth. Martial's going to be injured for the foreseeable future. We need more options, mate. We just clearly don't have enough at the moment.
Where would that be? Is it in the likes of Anthony and a forward more than anything else?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Anthony, we need at least 2. We need Gakpo, we need Anthony, because there's still no guarantee Ronaldo's still going to be here in a week's time. So we have got to get those 2 players in. And most importantly, we saw Casemiro get out there today. We need another midfielder. If De Jong's not going to come, there's a midfielder. I think it's Lemar at RB Leipzig. We need to get him. If we were to throw 20 minutes at Leipzig now, we would easily get him. We need more options, mainly in the midfield.
In terms of the signings he has made, all pulling up trees at the moment. Good performances all around, especially our new left-back, Malacia. Again, I mean, some performance against Liverpool, he backed it straight up today again. His energy levels were off the scale today, I thought.
Yeah, I gave him man of the match against Liverpool, and there's absolutely no chance Luke Shaw's getting back in this team. Luke Shaw's not getting back in. Martinez, you heard the crowd chanting Argentina. Maguire's not getting in. I think the only time we're going to see them play is when it's Carabao Cup and Europa League. But for Premier League, neither of those 2 are getting in. You can't drop them.
Keeping the same team for Leicester then going forward, or is Casemiro sneak in? Scott McTominay had a good game today.
He did have a good game, and when Scott is playing like this, he plays better when he's not with Fred. So it's going to be very hard to drop Scott now. But Casemiro is a world-class midfielder, £60 million. He has to play. So
fans have got a new song as well to sing. Casemiro, you know what I mean? Bruno and Casemiro. The midfield looks solid with him there. It seemed as soon as he came on, you just had that belief that we were going to see the game out for a change, and that's been lacking in the United fan base. And what this has done, the adversity of the start of the season, what's happened with the Glazers last week, it feels like we've got a United fan base again.
It does. It's good to feel united. It really, really is, because you know how toxic it has been in the fan base. Everyone seems to be getting on side now. Still a long way to go, but if we can all get on side, all on the same page, those players will feed off our energy like they did on Monday night. So to have someone with the experience of Casemiro, he just brings that level of calmness into the midfield. So if he can, build that chemistry with Bruno and Eriksen, I think we've got a great midfield again. And it's been a long time. We've been crying out for someone like him for ages.
That's it, mate. You said Malacia got your man of the match last week. He's got to be pushing for it again this week.
Yes.
Who is your man of the match for this one?
It's a tough one. It's got to be between Malacia and Varane, Can I give it to Malacia 2 games in a row?
You do whatever you want, mate. You do whatever you want. We've won away from home, so I'm letting you do whatever you want.
All right, I'm going to give it to him again. 2 in a row for Malacia. I hope the kid keeps it going. His confidence is amazing, so I'm giving it to him again.
Okay, 2 defeats before you go, mate. 2 defeats, 2 wins. We've recovered from them and learnt from them, like we said. From what you've seen so far, any encouragement that top 4 may be an outside chance now?
For me, that depends on the last week of the transfer window. If we get 2 to 3 players in, I'd say top 4's on. If not, we might get 6th.
Hey, it's good to see you smiling, mate. Especially on an away game in the sun. You can enjoy your journey back home now, mate, for a change. Cheers for coming on, mate, as
Cheers.
always.
Thank you.